MPP for at crossroad because Ken Agyapong in the team no must no apology, no unity. Now no Monday you hana Ken Agyapong ko for ni be catch say no apology, no unity. And before I remember our chairmanship asem no. This attempt at unity come who say man fan World Cup pass since I'm call primary TV ya Dr. Bawumia winning ye. Moko ye mo Thanksgiving ya dey na. Even Ken Agyapong cry in his concession speech ka say or Jitum say he accept the results. Munyina monye baako na mon pushing for 2028. Now for the one of my 10 supporters in Bishop Muye the base. Almost someone say almost say Ken and the party. First and foremost, do you think that it is possible say Mubeye United and MPP? Is it possible?
Oh, Afia, it's very possible. I want to say Akwansi Biano. Akwansi definitely there are some the losing party and the winning party. Some people get hurt, some people rejoice. What I say? And I'm one be losing this no beyond the healing process. Maybe take it time. What I say? But it's up to both parties, especially the winning party, to be able to bring everybody on board. And I think, the first that needed to be done was to have a credible elections. I said that is the first most important thing. So, elections, BC will be a team, Macau, and you see me. It would have been very, very difficult for us to achieve the unity I have. But in real elections, Obia can say, no, and I say, Obia, the results not to. So I think that was the very first step of my unity number. Yes, definitely. The losing party might be hurt. They might be hurt. What I say, but maybe we can achieve unity this time because our share posture of all the presidential aspirants. I'm forgetting about me because they came as the number 1 and number 2. Posture is a cohesive posture. Some see a young kind of boom. Who can say the base of my anymore or social media? Yes, definitely there might be some aggrieved people out there, but I think even Ken himself is advocating for unity of the party. What you are saying for me, I think we are at a good place. One of the good things that we did as a party was say elections in term because we recognize that this was going to happen. We need a healing period to be able to bring the party together. And she said, we have almost about 2 or 3 years to be able to bring the party together. And I think that was a good thing. And with time, we'll bring everybody on board. Elections, we're going to see area and talk about and a party new better. To me, I can see that there's a lot of positives from what we've done. And I would appeal to all those who are hurt, whether we were Ken or Ken Agyapong or Brian. Say, you're a party. No? Yeah, Papa, do boy. Or this is elections, that's your as a party banner, your focus is to support the flag bearer. That is your sole responsibility. Okay? You're like if you're going to toy, you're for your ticket, Dr. Bawumia, or seeing Naibe. And I think that Dr. Bawumia on his own, he also reach out. By his nature, he also reach out to the losing people to be able to bring everybody on board. But Dr. Bawumia on him said, I'm not going to win the elections for Ghana. He needs the base, he needs Obia to come on board. So he would also work hard at that to be able to bring everybody on board. I'm very happy where we are right now. I understand there are some people that are still grieving. Yes, but it's up to the winning party to be able to reach out to them because we are grieving at his own pace. Make us say, you change be a man is here because yes, our company are not really helping the healing process. Let people heal. Let people heal with comforting words. Let's preach words of unity. I think that with time, we'll see that the party is going to jail again. So,
all can say Dr. Bawumia on his own now so must reach out. Do you have any details approach via how he should reach out? Because now no Ken call for now they were also concerned say sometimes some of the utterances from his camp now on be condemn and omunya adwin bi say ebia asa ebia o shanko fokutu pan but they want him to condemn so that so reach out a looky genuine say and pass up a unity because the point you made is very important about when Yanaka him say he cannot win alone on his own strength. He needs everybody on board. What we say now, say me who say Dr. Kennedy nominee Abiakochi Abawumia, and I thought that was a positive thing. Exactly. To me, and Dr. Kennedy who is or try to come back to work and that can take 10 votes away. So
yes. And so I'm just a Dr. So that gives you a good sign that the party is coming back. We are coming back together. So Dr. Bawumia victory or winning, right? The other people are just focusing on just the percentages. But one of the things that I look at is the spread. Look at the number of regions that Ashanti region said, I think they're out of 47, already about 45. Look at the spread. It shows you that the party is coming back together, which is a very, very good sign. So go for now party, the party name more channel go for work. I think that slowly, they are forgiving some of the sins of the party and realizing, say, we have to come back as one if we want to win power. To what you said with Dr. Bawumia as to having to reach out, he said he would do that. Okay, your core elections, a lot of things came, a lot of things were said. Some of them were even said against Dr. Bawumia Namu. Because on the sponsor war, a lot of things were said against Ken, a lot of things were said against Brian. But I say the most important thing is Matinwo Macau, Yen Fan Twinchain, Nayan Kambum. And I think that is the message that Dr. Bawumia is going to preach. But as I say, a re-election, we need everybody to come on board to win this election. And that is what we should start seeing for moving forward. Then maybe as far as I don't think he's going to support that or condone anybody that's going to come out and say a friend is saying, Yenchi Chimwana say, Yema appointment, that all those things is past and gone. Now we are one MPP. We're going to move forward as one MPP.
I like saying Dr. Bawumia Nankata should reach out and you are talking about it appears the party is healing. I want you to explain that further to me. Say, is it just based on the numbers? Spread now, what other things? Because the healing process is very important. Because that not the argument be proud of maybe man but that's just by the way. I was talking about if you look at the deficit MPP for free banner. You have almost 2 million voters. Your own vote, your core votes. You need to regain that before you can add on to that before you get 50 plus 1. Constitutional requirement before you can win the presidency. And the OC healing, I'm very much interested in that. How are you working to get that deficit now? About 2 million votes now, and then additional vote that will give you additional vote, new votes at about 50 plus 1%. How would you get that?
Yo, I what happened was, decided that is what happened. And even if they preferred NDC, NDC. But NDC, what I say, they just felt say near do as a party, dream into your and they didn't also go vote because the other NDC are still MPP members. Or them batch, as a party, we have to see who near be Uncle Ye. Yet me record this man. Because Bawumia's recent win now. It shows you say he went down to the delegates and spoke to them concerning some of these issues. Because majority of them came out to vote. Because now some of the places are winning. You actually get a car. Number you are winning last. This is 19 as of last election. This is already 33. It shows that he actually went down and heard what the concerns of the people were. And for me, that is positive. But I say, we can say just delegates there, but I think it's a good sample size for the nation. That's why we do statistics anyway. But I say, for me, I see there's a lot of positive. Yes, I do want to be brave or see, we still need to bring the party together. As you said, the healing process is very, very important. But I said that we've gone through the very first step. And now, I say, so one of the things that the party has done, I'm for Kwame party. The neck, any party is going to abaso. So, the guidelines about for all the elections from polling station all the way through external branches to the regional to the national.
Okay, this is the comprehensive guidelines for
comprehensive guidelines.
All the way to approach for the
But one of the things a woman say, they focused on transparency, they focused on fairness. So, first, Chairman BCO 2A Makotuaba. Because and I'm polling it. What's any to your oh, Sunday man and the Kufa and some baby in a party in all these problems. It's somebody comprehensive guideline, even time about 12 and but I see some of the forms about say, will be the forms that will change fee. Open forms I register. We say, we can't download the forms online. But so they can see that the party is becoming very progressive in addressing some of the challenges that we have. And I'm very, very happy as to the direction in which we are going. Just say, you see some of your mistakes and we are rectifying it. And that is what our members want to see. Yes, there is still more that we need to do, but I think we are on the right path. And I really commend the party, especially with the in-person elections. Because in-person elections, it helps one with people there is transparency. That's why we have to share them out away. That's why my email in a way they did also be any won't be. Now we guide something, but I must say in person and ballot. And once you remove all this opaqueness in their election processes, people get to buy in.
Yeah.
And that is what I really like about what the national executives have done, and I really tip my hat to them, because also there's a lot of decisions that the national executives have been taking from the presidential elections. Never seen support it, but their focus has been on transparency. Commission proxy say, "I said I want establish to proxy." But the focus
to prime minister, mama to proxy.
Also be to proxy, yes. But the reason of the Biden said they felt that there was a lot of issues that they need to be more work to be done before we can actually implement the proxy. So they focused more on transparency. What I say? And I mean, you talk about so and to so pretty much. I would say they don't say justify, but at least it proves them that what their mission was. We've achieved it. Yes, moving forward, we can look at ways to which we can have proxy in a transparent manner. But the focus said they are trying to be transparent as a party, because the party, the entire party in was all about trust issues. So we see MP Abomi Buga, go forward against Abomi Buga. Oh, it's okay a problem. The party is about trust. Until once we're able to eliminate that trust factor and make sure that we are very, very open and very transparent. And I think so that is the first process towards healing the party. Yes, there are still some people out there that are going through this exercise, but I'm sure with time, and as I say, party would address all these issues. Don't forget, as I say, we've also done some reforms. Say you be a chairman, the chairman will be the leader of the party. There's a lot of things that we've done which are very positive for the party. So for me as an NPP member, I'm very excited in the times that we are in. I think we are putting on the right steps towards 2028.
A very good one. We will be able to support, because in America, say opposition will major role to play in democracy in Ghana. So opposition here weaker, or mining to mean him, and that's why the strength. Even in the German, someone say me look at the role the opposition played. Even in Ghana, you cannot talk about Ghana, a democracy. How far Ghana has come. How positive Ghana is looking. Any role opposition for Momo Kahuna Ghana, we cannot afford to let opposition never slide it. And that's why sometimes I have more pressure. No? We are on your case because you himself some more stronger, automatically, it will translate into a stronger democracy for Ghana.
And the MPP, they also it's not only about unity. They should rather look at some of the things they said during their elections against Omuhu. Because Ceciano, some of the messages from Bawumia Apologise, I say they are so so sometimes on the last I realized I went to some extent be big for Kennedy. Assume say Kennedy supporters they will not be happy. So I say even say be a member out and because we are not happy and I say we are going a different way, they will also not play any major role to support you.
Yeah.
And you do not underestimate Ken Agyapong. Ken Agyapong is a big fish in the pond. If you underestimate it, any vote back could be a backup from there. If I say MP before Uncle that is what they are saying. Metie Justin Kodua and Asampa FM. No more say Nipa Omango. But how do you get even your people to vote? So if you are not even in the position to get your own people to vote, you also know, say, even you need voting voters to even win the election. And you have not been able to mobilize them. So you have a deficit.
Yeah.
The deficit now, you have to solve that one. Then after that, then you get other, and then the population is also changing. It's dynamic because people who voted in 2024 elections are not the same voters, not only in terms of age-wise, not their economic situation will change. So the economic situation will change. Some of them will be not happy. Some will be happy. Some people will get job. Some of them maybe only one little thing because of for winning 2000 election. Sister Afia, but they won't talk a lot of quite so car sorry. Look at this thinking. Only just no reason. So these hardcore supporters are also there. And I think the NPP, they have a very big thing to do. But maybe one good thing they are doing now is starting to do their polling station elections, their constituency elections. But I really got disappointed in Justin Kodua. Look at one question that was asked today, and he could not give any answer. I won't be saying Asampa FM. because he came to constituency and regional level. The secretary should have a minimum of a diploma qualification. And he was asked, what about the general secretary position? There is no condition, there's no qualification for that. So how do you reconcile that? How do you tell ordinary people?
Yeah, so the only condition, now I'm also in the moon condition.
So that's it. But you are in opposition and you want to come to power. Of course, we live to see. I hope, say, if they win election, then it will be very good for Ghana, because then all the political parties will know you can be voted out of power any 4 years. Okay. But so then they should be in opposition for another 4 years. Then 8 years, I don't have any problem with it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.